We're going to demonstrate the step-by-step of climbing on a top rope, starting with a safety check and good communication between the climber and belayer. The way I teach it, and there are many ways to do this, just get in a routine and do it the same way every time. That's the important thing, and do it every time. So the way I teach it is the climber initiates the safety check by asking the first question, which is on belay. So go ahead.
On belay?
Before I answer that question, I better be sure, right? I'm going to check my whole system. And the way I do it, there are acronyms for this, there are different ways, but the way I do it is I check the whole system from the climber to the belayer. So I'm looking at the climber's harness. Clementine's harness is buckled in all three places. These are modern speed buckles. They don't have to be doubled back, but I do want to make sure that they are buckled and snug, especially that her waist belt is snug and above her hips. Next, I'm looking at the rope. She is tied in through the two tie-in points on her harness with a good figure 8 follow-through knot, which I can check by counting the strands 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. And in this case, she had a little extra rope, which she is keeping out of her way with a fisherman's knot. She has her helmet on and it's buckled. And now I'm ready to move up the system, looking at the rope, making sure there are no twists. I know it's through a good bomb-proof anchor. Continuing down the rope to the belay device, I'll visually make sure the rope is loaded through both the device and the carabiner. And then to double check that, I'll put it in brake position and give it a tug to make sure it locks. I want to make sure the carabiner is locked and through the belay loop. I'll take a look at my harness, buckled, 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 snug above my hips. My stance matters. I want to be braced for a direction of pull up and into the wall. I don't want to be perched on anything where I could fall off. I don't want to have anything there that I could run into. And I did, and this is a good habit, closed my system with a stopper knot at the end so I couldn't lower somebody off the end of the rope. Lastly, I do want to remember to wear a helmet. I don't want a hold pulling loose and conking me on the head. That helmet should be buckled. And finally, I'm ready to answer that question. You're on belay.
Climbing?
Climb on. Extra tight belay for those first few moves off the ground. Although here, if I pull her too tight, I'm going to pull her into a swing. So trying for that just right belay where I'll keep her off the ground, but not pull her off the route. Nice, Clementine. Looking good. Yeah, find the foot. There it is. That's it. Cool.